Hello, friends, foes, and fiends. Welcome. Let's see here. I'm getting messages from people. It's fine. Let's get into tonight's game of Daggerheart into the Sablewoods. Actually, it's called the Sablewoods Adventure. Nope, the Sablewoods Merchants. Wow, so many things I'm forgetting. Alright. So, I feel like everything has left my head already. I'm like, yeah, we're ready to start. Oh no. Oh no, it's all good. How are we? How is everyone? What's going on? Let me see if I can get my chat open. Alright, there's our chat. Just while we're here, let's do some. Oh, you know what I didn't do? You know what I didn't connect was. That is not the one I wanted. Thank you. There we go. We're gonna hydrate before we dihydrate. But I just remembered a thing that I did not add to this screen, which, let me just double check it. I need my alerts. That's what I need. I'm just gonna put my alerts box somewhere up here. Actually, let's put it down here. Put that alerts in. I need a second thing of alerts. One moment. Where is it? Also goes in here. And then final thing. Yes, I have 3 different things that are alerts. And this one can go right there. Alright. Welcome, one and all, to, I have to look actually over here at my actual things. Hello! Welcome, one and all. I feel like I'm trying to be fancy, to be, I don't know. Let's see here. I'm just trying to get stuff done, to be here. Welcome in, everyone. So yes, tonight we are playing the Sablewoods Adventures. And again, still not what it's called. Okay. Let's go up here. Okay, it's the Quick Start Adventures for the Sablewoods Messengers. That is what it's called. There are 5 acts, I believe. Let me double check that. Yes, there are 5 acts in this. I'm excited to see what happens. Let's go to our introduction. If you don't know what Daggerheart is, welcome. Daggerheart is a role-playing game. It encompasses using 2 d12s for your main stats, which are fear, which is what I gain, and hope, which the heroes gain. This is a quick start adventure, and it doesn't contain all of the rules, so I might have to fly by the seat of my pants on some of them, but I do have the core rulebook. Oh, if I can grab it. I do have the core rulebook, which I should pull out actually, and not press all my buttons. I also have cards for my players because I need those accessible as well. I'm just going to push that back there so that I have this available. We're going to set up these cards in front of me. What else can I say about this adventure? So, this game is intended for 3 to 6 players, and I only have 2, but only 2 of them need to be PCs. Player characters. These are the characters that will inhabit this world. I'm playing the Game Master, the GM. I'm in charge of representing the world at large, asking questions, adjudicating dice rolls, leading the narrative, and the PCs are the ones who make choices for their characters. I build the story, they play. So this is the Quick Start adventure put out by Darrington Press. If you would like to look into Daggerheart, you can go to daggerheart.com. This is not an affiliated stream. This is just people having fun playing a game. Oh gosh. Okay. What else do I need to know? These are things I should share with my players, I think. I don't need any of those. All right. We're going to go to... Okay, so there are 5 acts. There's the Merchant Cart, Thicket Thieves, Seeking an Arcanist, the Treehouse, and the Ward Renewal. Hopefully it will be about 3 hours long, 2 to 3. We're starting a little bit late today, but that's okay. With that, I will just see. Let me just check if everyone is ready. I have finished my introductions. Are we ready? I don't hear anyone.
Yep, waiting.
And
can you hear us?
Let's just wait for Jess for another
Hello?
minute. Hello, can you hear me?
Can you hear us?
I can hear you, Max. I can't hear Erwin.
Yeah, she's talking.
Okay. Oh, I have her muted. One moment.
How rude.
We're back.
Why you muted me?
Because I could hear your child and I was live streaming, so I didn't want your child to be talking while I was in the middle of talking. It was like, maybe a bad idea. Bad choice.
Child abuse reported.
Yeah. Okay. I have everything ready here in front of me. So, we're going to be playing the Sablewoods Messengers. Are either of you familiar with this one shot, this quick adventure?
Nope. I am not.
No.
Okay. So it is in 5 acts. I will tell you the act as we are in it. So I will let you know this first act is called The Merchant Cart. So this is kind of the background information we have. Well, actually, first, let's introduce your characters. So, who wants to go first?
Do you want to go first or do you want me to? Because I don't mind either way.
Please lead with an example.
I am playing Benjamin the 14th, oh gosh, now I can't say I'm gonna missay the ancestry. Katoi? Human?
Katari.
Uh, yeah, thank you. Uh, a Slyborn sorcerer.
Excellent. And Jess, you are?
I am playing Sulka. Sulka is um, a rogue goblin, Wonderborn, and they grew up traveling with their merchant and smuggler family, uh, uh, through the swamps close to their home.
Excellent. So, this is a question I haven't asked you two yet, but how do you think you two know each other? Because you're working a job right now in a merchant
Mm-hmm.
cart. How do you think you know each
Uh,
other?
it could have been her and her family either came upon the city I am from, or the other way around. I came upon her family.
Do you want to name
Um,
your city, your residence?
um, hmm. I think it would be I think it would be like a city in a forest. So I think it would be like red oak, or like just named after a type of tree. So I think like a red oak, or um,
Okay.
something like that.
Okay, so the town of Willow, we'll call it.
Yeah,
Um,
that works.
and you guys are in the Sablewoods right now. So let's give you a little bit of a background. Um, so I just need to double check what I'm reading is what you. Yes, so there are thistle folk that take up residence in the place where no one else dares, within the thicket and thorniest brambles of the Sablewoods. Because only the thistle folk who emerge from their seclusion of hidden villages are often thieves that come out to steal goods from unwitting travelers or sleeping merchants. They have received a reputation for being a syndicate of criminals. In actuality, most of the thistlefolk are quite docile and vulnerable, choosing to live within their safety of their brambles for their own protection from the large predator species who stalk the woods looking for easy meat. So, that's kind of that's what you're doing now. You are traveling from one location to another as a merchant cart, and uh, this road is known for being dangerous because of the thistlefolk. So, this evening,
Mhm.
your party finally made it to the Sablewoods, a sprawling forest of colossal trees. Some are even older than the Forgotten Gods. It's a place renowned for two things: its sunken pathways that provide the trade routes for many traveling merchants, and its unique hybrid of animals. Each now, from within your carriage, you can hear the strange sounds, the low calls, the lark moths, the croak of the Lumiere toads, the scuttering of a family of fox bats in the underbrush. One of you is driving the cart. Who is it?
Um, hmm. Good question. I could be. I think, yeah, I think I would be driving the car unless there's any issues with that.
You're driving the cart?
Yeah, I think I'll drive the cart. I think Benjamin is driving the cart.
Okay. You've noticed something unique about the look of the trees here in the Sablewoods. What is it?
All the leaves are purple.
Okay, so you're driving through a very thin lane of squishy, undertowed pathways, and these are the trade routes under these dark purple leaves. Um, as your steeds pull the carriage around a tight corner, one wheel coming off the ground for just a moment, you see an overturned merchant cart laying sideways on the path before you, blocking your way. A scattering of fruits and vegetables litter the trail. From around the side of the carriage steps a Strixwolf. This is a large creature with a body of a wolf, the face of an owl, large wings adorning its back. It finishes chewing its meal, the head of the dead merchant. As it stares at you curiously, trying to judge whether you're friend or foe, then you see the following clumsily behind two small pups watching their mother cautiously. From within, the rest of you feel the carriage come to a stop. What would you like to do?
Interesting. Let me see. What skills do I have? Real quick.
What's your very first reaction when you see it?
I think my first reaction would be trying to gauge if intimidation would be a good call or not. Like if intimidation would cause more anger or if they would run off.
Alright, the Strixworth is weary of your movements. So we're going to make our first roll to see how she reacts. And this will be using your presence trait. You need your duality dice and to roll them. And you'll add your presence. You can also spend a hope before the roll to add experience if it applies somehow. You'll have to tell me how it would apply. And then you can tell me what the total of your dice roll is.
Well, he's not lying, so that would not apply. So I will just do a straight roll. That's a critical success.
So it is. You have a moment, and that was with hope or fear?
Critical success is always with hope.
Okay, so that is not true at all, but okay.
It is because the critical success is both hope and fear are all the same number, so it's always with critical success is always with hope.
Okay, okay. So you've gained a hope, and the mother hoot howls, as if calling to another Strixwolf among the trees. And you know you might not be alone for very long.
Interesting. How close are they to the cult? To where the goods are in the cult?
Pardon?
How close are they to the back of the cult where I would guess the goods of the cult would be?
Of the overturned merchant cart?
Yes.
They were just chewing on the skull of the merchant in that cart, and so they're towards the more front of it. Are you attacking, or are you...
I'm thinking if I could try and look inside the cart and see if there's anything in there that would be useful, because I don't want to attack the mother of wolves because they're just doing what they need to do.
So you want to search the merchant cart?
Yeah, but I want to try to search it without,
Okay, so you you look around at the merchant cart trying to like see where the family is, and it's been stripped of all valuables. So it's been sitting here for a while already.
Okay.
There's the dead driver. He has a mangled arm, and his body's been picked over by this family of Strix wolves.
How many pups are there?
There's 2.
2.
Do you want to inspect the wolves? Do you want to inspect the body? Do you want to interact with the Strix wolf?
I will. Yeah, I think I will inspect the wolves, trying to see what the best and see what they are interested in, other than it. Like, are they intrigued, fearful, or aggressive towards our approach?
They're watching you cautiously. They're just kind of watching you to see what you'll do. Do you want to roll something?
Yeah, I think I will. Instinct, I think.
Okay.
No, nothing will help me with that. Or so. Come on. 2. That is 18 with hope.
Okay, let me see here.
I'm just trying to figure out what the best approach would be from their demeanor. Because I'm trying not to harm them.
Yeah. So the Strix wolf, it allows you to get close to it and is like trusting you not to hurt it or its pups. It is still being very cautious and let's see. It like has its haunches up, and it's kind of sorry, I'm reading something. Yeah, so if you try to get close to the Strix wolf, they gather their pups onto their back and basically fly away into a nearby tree and watch you from above. It's not going to, like, it wants the merchant's body for food. And so it's like trying to wait until you leave so that it can go back to its meal. But besides that, you can like investigate this area as much as you want. It's not going to attack you. It has gone out into the trees.
Okay. I will make sure to, in my investigation of the, and trying to, you said the call is in the way?
Yeah, it's like in the way of your path. You're probably gonna have to like push it out of the way, investigate it somehow.
Well, that's interesting. Does my comrade have any ideas? As I look
Jess, do you want
to
to do
my
anything?
abilities. And just make sure she knows she's muted.
I'm assuming she's doing something with her son.
That's pretty fine.
Hello.
Hello. Have you been listening
Yes, please
the
repeat
whole
the
time?
question. Yes, I just stepped away for 2 minutes though.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're
So
fine.
you're in front of the cart here, and the Strix wolves have like flown into the tree. They're kind of watching the area. They're waiting because they want to eat this food, but like the body, they want to eat it, but they aren't going to interact with you any further. They have flown into the trees and are basically watching. So what do you want to do with this scenario? There's a cart in front of your way. The Strix wolves have flown off. That's kind of a scene before you.
Now that they have stepped away, I want to inspect the bodies.
So if you look at the merchant's body, one minute, it was here somewhere. Where did this? I am looking for what I wanted here, and I don't know where it went. So I don't know what you're rolling for this, or if you have to roll for it, or if it's just insight that I have.
I mean, if it's a roll, I would think that'd be instinct.
Yes, but I'm not positive about that because it says something specific in the notes here.
Okay.
Okay, here it is. You inspect the body further and find that the driver has his neck slit.
Oh. Any other wounds besides the neck?
No, just the neck. That's probably how he died, was his neck got slit. It looks like it was probably slit from behind.
This does not look like something an animal would do.
Do you want to inspect the area, maybe?
Yes. Does it look like there was some struggle, or maybe like the merchandise is open, like
So
kind of if this is like signs of there was a fight or maybe robbery.
So, Max had already investigated
Okay.
the cart, and the merchant cart has been stripped of all the valuables. There's
Okay.
the dead driver. His
Okay.
arm was mangled when the cart
Yeah.
like went over on him. And the Strixwolf was like eating the body. But the body had he had a slit neck basically. So he has a
Okay. So he
mangled.
was already dead.
So he has a he's already dead. He has a mangled arm. He has a neck. If you're investigating the roadside as well, there are remnants of a bramble tangled around the wheel of the carriage and strewn all across the road.
Okay, so I turned to Benjamin and I asked, "Does this look like maybe some kind of magic was involved here?"
Actually, I will, on being asked that, I will use my arcane sense. I can sense the presence of magical people and objects within close range. I just want to see if there's any sense of magic around the area. If there's any like magical weapon left behind or anything of this sort.
No, I don't think so. And the reason I say I don't think so is because I don't see anything about magic specifically, so I'm going to assume that no.
Okay. I don't sense any magical presence nearby, other than ourselves. So I think it was just a normal merchant getting attacked on the road. If the
So you know
court is
that
empty,
that is something that is common in this area is merchants getting attacked. Um are you going to try and move the carriage? Are you going to try to leave the trail? Are you trying to what do you want to do here?
well, I don't think I'm going to be very helpful in moving the cart because I have a strength of -1. Um, I could maybe cut the cart into pieces, but even then, that might be a stretch. Could does it? From my knowledge of, well, stealing, does it look like they were going after something specific, or just wanted to take everything?
Everything's gone. So this cart's been here for
Yeah.
a while. It's been like this is not a fresh body.
Mm.
And it has been picked over. It's completely
Okay.
cleaned of everything. So either you believe that either the person died because they were being not attacked, but well, they obviously were attacked. They have a cut in their throat, but you believe that like that was either very purposeful or that it was something had happened. I need to take this call. One moment.
That's my thought.
I am back.
Um,
I'm back.
I mean, I think we should at least be careful if we continue on our way, because if this happened to them, they might come after us next. I have a strange idea.
Okay.
I have Rain of Blades, and because Daggerheart doesn't specify between magic, the different types of damage other than physical and magical. Can I just have the Rain of Blades just slash the cart into pieces as I just continue just having it try to slash it
Sure.
to a more
Roll for
manageable
damage.
Cool. That is Benita Hope. So I'm going to do that real quick.
Roll an attack with your hope.
Actually, I already have that. So, oh, I can't. Do we have another bar on here, or I might just have to roll physical dice on this? Because the dice doesn't do damage.
No, I don't think it does the damage. But I still need
Okay,
you to
I'll just-
roll your dice with hope, though.
Okay.
Just to see. I don't see why you wouldn't hit, but just to see if you
Oh
do.
yes, I will. Yeah, I spend a hope to do the ability, and then I can roll the attack. DH. There's no modifier. Oh, it is modifier because I using that.
You just have to get over a 10 with the hope.
Yeah, I got a 24 with hope, so I
Okay,
think I
roll your damage.
Would you count this call as vulnerable? Being tipped over on its side?
Yes, it is tipped over on its side. Roll your damage. It doesn't have that much.
That is only 4 damage.
It shatters into pieces. It's like you've destroyed this. Your illusionary daggers. Let me set this scene for you. There's just this cart in the middle of the road. There's these illusionary daggers that go through the cart, and there's like thousands of them that just go right through it, and it just shatters into pieces.
Yeah. I think for him it's not daggers, it's just more paws that just slash at it, just from all different angles.
Listen, it had 3 hit points. It had 3 hit points. It's demolished. It's gone. Cool. So, after you do that, you hear from within the woods, ambush! And out comes running a bunch of snapping, and you turn to see 4 thistlefolk sneaking through the underbush, attempting to get the jump on your party. The overturned cart was the distraction, and this puts their plan into work. So, you've been ambushed.
Cool.
They are going to, one moment here, where is it? In a whirlwind of crackling branches and unsheathed blades, I can't talk. The group of the 4 thistlefolk jump out of the bush alongside the road. The overturned cart was an ambush. They stand before you, weapons drawn, blocking the road. They go first. We're going to... They have the upper hand. 3 of them rush you, and get to make the attack immediately.
Okay.
This only happens when they enter the scene, so it won't be every time. But right now they're slashing at you with daggers, protected by armor made of polished stone. So I need to roll.
Cool.
Need to roll something. Let me pull out my dice here, because I actually need physical dice.
How dare you?
Listen. It's fine. Where is it here?
What is the combat rules? Because I actually haven't won combat yet.
That one. That one. Oh, I rolled the wrong thing. I need different dice than what I actually tried to roll. I was like, this seems like a lot. It was in fact a lot. Okay, there we go. So that is... Okay. The first one does 12 damage on you, Max. The second one does...
Is it... Did they roll the hit, or did they automatically hit because they surprised us?
They automatically hit because they surprised you. So
cool.
They do... That was a... What was the first one I just said?
12.
Yeah, 12.
12 damage.
12 and 16. Mm-hmm. Those are both the damage that they do.
Okay, if it's exactly one of my thresholds is it me to beat it or prior? I don't know on that one.
Meets it, beats it.
Okay. Then if they're two different attacks, I'm going to use 2 armor slots to reduce both of those by 1.
Okay.
So that is, I mark 3 hit points. And we...
Okay. And then we have 2 of them on you, Arwim. So that's going to be 15. So that's 15, and then the second one is 10.
You said 10, and what was the other number?
15.
15.
15. Okay.
These guys hurt. Ew. Pain.
What would you like to do now that they've attacked you? You're in combat.
Yeah, I will attack back.
You'll attack back? Okay. So roll.
Yeah. Do some fight.
Just a slash DH, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
slash CH. And then, listen. What are you using to attack with?
I'm using
You're
my go ahead.
Because if you're using a weapon, you would add your whatever ability score you're using with that weapon.
Right. Because I'm looking for it.
Yeah, you're fine. I was just.
Yeah, it's D8. Or my
No,
I'm using a rapier. Go ahead.
Okay, using a whip-wheel. So, I think a whip-wheel is.
So you rolled a 10 with hope, which doesn't meet their AC. So you
Okay, so
slash at them.
yeah, I will not do damage.
Yeah, so you slash at them and it just hits their stone armor and like pings off basically.
And they she rolled with Theo, so you would go next.
Yes.
She rolled with Theo.
So I'm gonna roll for them. That was Does a 12 hit you?
Who's asking?
That's a great question. So she's attacking them back, so they're fighting with her now.
Okay.
So does a 12 hit?
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay, so the damage for that is...
It has to be over, right? Over my evasion or my evasion plus.
So it's your evasion plus your dexterity? That's not right.
Yeah, it's just your evasion.
Yeah, it's just your evasion. Okay. I'm like this.
Then yes, they hit.
But you can use almost lots to mitigate the HP you lose.
Yeah,
by
and
one
if it
when you get hit.
meets your HP, then, or if it not your HP, if it meets your
A threshold.
thank you. Okay, here we go. It is your evasion plus your armor. So whatever that is what I have to meet in order to hit you.
Okay.
So did the 12 hit you then?
Double checking here the armor. Yes, it did.
Okay. I just need to double check because this attack is less. So this one is... This is 11 hit points. Okay, yeah. So I got 11 on that, and if that meets your damage threshold and you use your armor, then it marks as a hit point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if it meets, if it's before your first one and you mark your armor, you take no damage. After that first one, yeah, and so on.
Yeah. And I believe that would mark as minor damage as well.
So 1 HP?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Damn, you're tanky.
So, and one question. The 10 and 15 I got before.
Those
Just
mark
trying to
as
see where I was supposed to.
those mark as
Go ahead.
1 as well.
Each of them?
Yes.
Or both together? Okay, each. So I have 3 marks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right now. Okay.
I don't have
Just
your
making sure.
character sheet up, so 1 minute while I grab that. You sent me your character sheet, right?
I did not. I will send it to you, okay?
Okay. I was like, I don't know how many hit points you have because I don't have your character sheet up.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Speaking of which, I should probably pull up Max's character sheet as well.
I'm hurting. I have 3 hit points lost now. Owie.
Why would it be in there? It's not in there. It's in this one.
Oh yeah, hold on. Me. Since you the updated one.
Oh yes, that's right. You didn't send me the updated one.
This is without my hit points and things being updated to current, but it has all the like proper abilities and things.
Which one are you sending it in? Which chat room?
I'm sending it to your DMs.
Oh, okay.
I just sent it to your DMs.
Ah, there it is. Download.
Yeah, it took a second to load.
That's fine. I still need Arwim's Jess.
I'm on it.
Do I want?
Okay, so you have marked 3, correct?
Yes.
Max, have you marked 3 or did you mark 2 and a stress?
I marked 3 and a stress
Okay.
because it was something that had me mark 1, and then something that had me mark 2, and I used to almost start to mark it down to 1, and something that had me mark 3, and I marked it down to 2.
Okay. I just needed
And then
to
I
be
have.
sure.
And thank you for reminding me about the. Wait, no, I don't. I have not marked the stress yet, because I haven't used any abilities that need me to mark stress. I had to spend a hope. But I will be soon.
So, Jess, if you want, we can give you a PDF sheet to fill out for your character. And then you don't have to do it through Demiplane. And for right
But if you prefer
now,
Demiplane,
unless you want to use Demiplane, but I assume not because you said you can't do the core rule book.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
Demiplane's.
But for now, if you want to just put in like one of the chats, yeah, just put in the Daggerheart chat what your like basic health is so that I can keep track of it as well.
Yes.
So yeah, I just need. Oh man, let me go. I just need what your armor is, your evasion is, your basic stats like your agility, strength, finesse, instinct, presence, knowledge. I need all of those, and then how many hit points you have and how many stress you have.
And your damage thresholds.
Yes.
Okay. You said the HP?
Yeah. So I just need like the first little bit of information.
Okay.
I think
And
I
if-
have.
We'll make it work.
Yeah. Okay, I've sent you an image
Oh,
of
cool.
it. So that's kind of the information that I need.
Okay. Working on it?
While she does that, how close together are these enemies? Adversaries?
How what are they?
How close are they together? Like, how close are they to me?
2 of them are like within 5 feet of you. One of them is within 5 feet of Zilka, and one of them is like standing back by the cart.
Okay, so
and
I'm guessing
it seems like he's the leader of them, the one in the back.
Okay, so I'm trying to think of this in very close nonsense. Let me think, because I have an ability that would target all all adversaries within very close range.
Yes.
So I'm guessing I could hit all of them but the leader, if I'm right, unless my friend is further away from me than I think.
You can ask if Zelka is close or far from you. She was looking at the cart. What were you doing?
I mean, I was staying pretty close to the cart because I was destroying the cart.
Right. So yes, both of you would be pretty close together, and I would say you can probably get all 3.
Okay, so yeah, all adversaries within very close. Is the leader within close range, or is he like far range?
I would say that he's in far range, probably.
Okay. So I can't attack him with this, but that's fine. Okay, so I have an idea of what I want to do when... That. Just if, all the adversaries are within very close range, I have a good idea of what I'll do.
Actually, he's probably within, like, 25-ish feet of you. So if you have a thing that is within that distance that can hit all 4 of them, then I will allow it.
Well, give me 1 second. It's strange to let me get to the distance tracker. Because I don't remember what that would be distance-wise. Let me find it. Because I can get this ability out to close range. I just don't remember what that distance is. Conversion-wise to feet.
I'm going to say that he's probably in like a medium range, so he's maybe just outside of where you are. So you will be able to hit the 2 that are in front of you, and the 1 that's in front of Zelka.
Yeah, because close is 10 to 30 feet away. Far is 30 to 100 feet away. So if he is like, he could be like just on that edge of close to full range.
Yeah, he's basically just on the edge of it.
I don't think I can move and take an action. Let me double check that. Is what I want to do is try to hit all of them, but I don't think I can because I don't know if I can move and take this action as well. I'll just do it.
Movement's a free action. You can move as much as you want within your, I don't know if there's even a range that you can move, but I know that movement is a free action.
Okay, then I want to I think it's you move to the next range.
So you want to move so that you're close enough to hit all 4 of them. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna roll. Are you trying to stay within 5 feet of the 2 guys that are in front of you and just move to the other side of them to get him within range?
Either that, if I have to move outside of range, that's fine. Outside of melee with them, that's fine.
If you move out of melee, they will take 2 attacks. They will each take 1 attack on you, so you'll have 2 attacks. Which is why I'm asking.
I'll just move to the other side of them so I don't take a tabler.
So you're going to move so that you can get within range of them. Make your roll.
Okay. So I am casting Wane of Ways so I can target all of them.
Okay.
So that is very close, but I'm spending a stress to extend the range by 1, so it's close.
Okay.
So every adversary within close range. So I will roll that. EH. And I get a modifier of +2. That is 19 with hope.
That's gonna hit all 4 of them.
Okay, let me go ahead and mark that stress. And take off that hope. Well, take off and then get back that hope. And then I'm going to spend... let me work the damage first and then do that. Oh, that's an 8. Which I don't need to do that now. So that is 10 damage to all of them.
So you have killed all of them. Actually,
Well, that's 10 damage. That's not hit points. That is against those thresholds.
yes, and their threshold is below that.
Yeah.
Or at least
So they would
the 3 minions is below that, and the fourth one is, what was the number? It was 10?
Yeah, 10.
So
They got lucky and more max.
yeah. So then that goes over his as well. So you've gone over all 4 of their thresholds. Which would constitute severe damage, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because they should have 2. Unless I'm misremembering adversaries, they should have 2 damage thresholds. So it would be minor if it's under the first one, major if it's above the first one, and then severe if it's above the second one. If that makes sense.
Yes. So then that would be 3 hit points, and the 3 minions, they have 3 hit points.
Okay.
So those 3 are dead, and then the fourth one, he runs into the bush. He's not doing this. He sees his friends fall, and he runs for it.
Good idea.
Yeah, so I'm gonna spend a fear, and oh, that's not good. Yep, no, he just he tries to back off with a fear. He can't make that. And so he like falls on the ground basically, and you can finish him off if you want.
It is her turn because my turn is over.
Yes.
If she wants to finish him off.
Zelda?
Yeah.
Would you like to make an attack?
Yes.
All right, please roll.
2d12.
Only 12. Okay.
And if you're using a rapier, add your presence value.
My dudes, he has 1 hit point left and has fallen flat-footed. I think we're almost done. This took way less time than I thought it was going to.
Yeah, Wayne of Ways is insanely
Listen,
good.
there's a little bit left.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've done 2 acts so far. So we did the first act, which was the merchant cart, and the second act was thicket thieves. So I'm just waiting for that roll to come in, honestly.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, it did roll.
Okay.
That's still okay. So that still goes over his threshold. It marks as a single hit point, and so he's now dead. You have now killed all of them. The encounter ends with all the adversaries are defeated. So we're going on to Seeking an Arcanist in Act 3. Is there anything you want to do before we head on to that, or no?
I want to loot the bodies.
Okay,
just steal anything they have. Anything of value, we'll say.
Let me check. I don't think there's anything, honestly.
You could just say you don't have anything of value. I just want to be like, he would try to look and see if there was anything.
There's a serrated blade. There's a serrated blade on the one guy. And what do these guys have? And then 3 daggers. That's what you got.
I'll take him just to sell off at some point. He would just take him to sell off.
So the serrated blade is 2d4 plus 3 physical. And the daggers are 1d8 plus 5 physical. So if that's better than any of your weapons, you can take them for that, or just put them in your bag to sell off.
Yeah. What trait does the serrated blade use?
Oh, the serrated blade also has a +3 attack, and the daggers have a +1 attack, just so you know. They both use physical, though.
Okay. I would hand the serrated blade to my ally, because they might have more use for it than I do.
The spoils of war. Would you two like to RP at all? Feel free. Feel free.
I would take out a health potion and just dump it on myself, because I am hurting. The minor health potion would get when just as I was storing equipment, because ow. Which was a 3-4, which is the one die I don't have.
Alright, so as you guys get ready to leave the path, you've cleared away the debris of the cart, just kind of rolling your own cart over it. The path leads you further into the forest until you spot a large stone pillar. It's carved top to bottom in ancient dwarven symbols. This denotes one of the corners of the peaceful village of Hush. When you pass beyond the stone marker, you feel a small sensation like the pop of a bubble, and then the sound of friendly chatter becomes louder. Through the trees of the Sablewoods are unchanging here, with their purple-hued leaves and dark trunks. There's a distinctive, safe, and comforting air about this area. A few smiling faces turn to you as your carriage rolls in, waving or casting warm greetings towards the party. There's lively music drifting in your direction from the tavern at the center of town, and you know you need to find the White Fire Arcanist to deliver the package from the king. What would you like to do?
Do we know where he's staying? Or Dale's staying? Or do we know where he...
No. Do you want to ask someone?
We should probably go into the tavern and ask the party.
Yes, let's do the classic going to tavern.
Okay, so you go into the tavern. It is a bustling, lively place. There's some people in there drinking, and you find an older woman. She has a thick beard. She's carrying a barrel of ale. She's obviously dwarven because of the beard. She's happy to stand and talk to you guys, and keeps the barrel on her shoulders the entire times. She wants to know all of your names, so she greets you with a warm smile and is like, hello, my friends. Welcome to my tavern. How might I help you today? Might I have your names?
Benjamin
No,
the 14th.
first things,
I am Louisa Standworth. How might I help you?
well, first things first, I want to ask, do I know this person?
Ooh.
That's a great question. That's for you to decide if you've been here before or not. You
Uh,
are, you know, let me check here. That is the wrong pile I'm looking at. You are a Wanderborn, and she is Wildborn, so she has always lived in the
well,
forest in the trees. Have you been through the Sablewoods before, do you think?
well, she also has the syndicate feature that allows her to know someone in any town she comes into.
Yeah, so I'm asking her, does she know this person?
Oh.
That is
So,
for
yeah.
her to decide.
Hmm. I think I probably would. Like, she's probably the first point of contact for many travelers, so would be the best connection to make, one of the best connections to make
So you know
for
that
me.
this
So,
is the tavern keeper, Louisa Standworth. And when she sees you, her face brightens up and she goes, "Ah, my friend, how are you? Come, come, have drink." And she pours you a pint of ale and she says, "What can I help you with? Is there
oh,
something that
you
you..."
see, we were looking for the mayor, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you see, we need to talk to the mayor. Um, and I guess what else can I ask? Like anything we should know about what's been going on around here uh lately, so that we can start conversation with mayor.
Okay, so your syndicate trait here is well connected. When you arrive in a prominent town or environment, you know somebody who calls this place home. Give them a name, note how you think they could be useful, choose one fact from the
Hmm.
following list.
Okay.
So we already know what her name is. I have this character here.
Mhm.
And you have to choose one of the items on the list below to say what she's helping you with. So they're going to ask for something in exchange for what you're asking for is a good one. They owe you a favor, but they'll be hard to find. Well, you've already found her. She's easy to find. They're always in a great deal of trouble. We used to be together. It's a long story. Or we didn't part on great terms.
um they're going to ask for something in exchange,
Okay.
and that too.
Okay. So she says, "What can I help you with, my friend?" And you've asked that you need to know where the mayor lives, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so she's going to look at you and be like, I would think that you know where Mayor lives by now. You come in fairly and often enough. What will you give me for information?
Well, maybe I should ask, is he what is the question, what is the word? um is he I guess looking for the word for disposition.
Indisposed,
The
uh,
opposite. I guess. Is
available.
he available? Is he available? Or anything we should know about what I should know when I see him? What can you tell me about what's been going on in town?
So Louisa will tell you that um he has been seen at the tavern. That's the last place you saw him was at the tavern. You guys aren't at the tavern yet, by the way. You guys are like on your way there, and she sees
Okay.
you, and that's who you have as a contact. So you stop to get the information from her. So she says, "Oh, he at the tavern right now, or last I saw him." I'm assuming that's where you'd like to go.
Hmm.
So she walks through.
Yes,
She
in that
walks.
case.
Yeah, she walks through town with you, and starts telling you all of the gossip around town about how there's a young woodcutter who's fallen in love with the bakery attendant, and all about their escapades and romance. and how she jilted some other guy for him. She tells you all of this drama that's going on.
As we go, can I look around to see if I see any like anything I would note as criminal activity or like safe places to hide? Anything I would see as familiar?
You see some like kind of dark alleyways between houses and stuff like that. There's a young child who will not stop wiggling and fidgeting. It's clear that they have earned their name. Their name is Fidget, and they have clearly earned it by being wiggly all the time. They're scurrying up in the trees of the town, lighting lanterns that hang from the branches. And it's the fastest way through the village is through the treetops, because Hush is above the trees. So there's also a soft-spoken Clank. They are of indeterminate age, bear a number of small scratches across his metal shoulders. They're alert, they're watching out for stuff in the forest, but they're friendly. And a tiny little fox bat rests on their shoulder. He's playing an unknown game that uses cards and acorns.
Yeah, I'm just like I'm being alert on. Like,
that's what you notice. But that's what you notice. You notice like children playing and this guy doing some kind of card game, and you notice some like maybe dark alleys between people's homes.
I'm doing like the mental math of what is the best route of escape if we need it, kind of thing. Like
you jump off the side of the railings down through the trees and run off into the forest.
Yeah, I'm like seeing like where's the best places to hide, that kind of stuff. I'm just doing the syndicate.
Okay.
Just live on, like just keeping my eye out.
Okay, that's fine. When you guys get to the tavern, you get to the Cloak Tavern. It is a sight to behold, with 6 curving stories climbing the trunk of an ancient tree. This is the heart of the community. It's always crowded with music, good-natured conversations. Newcomers to the bar must take off their shoes and hang them on a line that stretches across the bar ground floor. Inevitably, by the time visitors leave, their shoes will be shined and filled with small trinkets. But as you enter, what would you like to do?
I will take off my shoes and put them on the line, but I will make sure they are tied together and to the line so they can't be easily stolen.
Okay. So yeah, there's a bunch. There's a barkeeper. Louisa goes back and like puts she's told you that the mayor's in here and that you can find him somewhere else in the bar. It is 6 stories, so you'll have to wander around a little bit. She'll introduce you to the barkeeper. He is another dwarven individual, kind of rotund, little dwarvish man. And there's a couple of friendly locals who might ask you, one of them will be like, hang your shoes on the line before you head in. And you can explore the different levels of the tavern as you feel comfortable. Why is our music stopped?
Why has our music stopped? I wonder if it went out of music. I wasn't even paying attention. Play track, Daggerheart, and 6. Read that one.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay. You hear chatter around the bar. People of Hush are currently celebrating the Fire Moss Festival. Uh, that's the time when new crops from the sunless farms have their first layer of moss growing up upon them, meaning that they're beginning to ripen for the season. It's a celebration of the arrival of spring, the abundance of fresh fruits and vegetables the town will soon have. There's good natured arm wrestling competition, a stone painting class, and a small market full of homemade trinkets. So that's what you hear people talking about is this festival coming up. What would you like to do?
Does there seem to be any restrictions to the higher floors?
No, you can just head on up. Are you going to?
I'll wait and see. I'll tell my ally, hey, I'm gonna head up to the upper floors if you wanna join me or hang out down here and check.
All right, so I am guided here to ask you all to help describe this tavern. So tell me, how does the first floor of the tavern look wildly different from, or how's the second floor look wildly different from the first floor?
Ooh. I wonder if the second floor is very mystical and almost like infused with magic. Like there's no what's the word I'm looking for? Servers. It's just like mage hands coming through.
So instead of, I'll describe this for you. It is a room that everything just looks like it has a layer of sparkling dust upon it. So it's like very ethereal floating clouds that are the tables and chairs. They're so comfortable to sit in. You wouldn't think that a cloud could hold a human body, could hold your body's weight, but there's something about it that the magic that has been enchanted in it just has the most perfectly soft texture of chairs and couches and little tables everywhere for you to sit upon. It permeates the air with spices almost. You can smell cinnamon and nutmeg all in the air, as if someone is baking somewhere almost. Hey Arwim, would you like to add to the setting here? What unique customs do the locals seem to participate in every time you walk into this specific room?
I feel like every time someone sits at the table with a drink, like someone new, they would shout something. Trying to think of a good word or phrase.
So
Um,
every time a drink is placed on the table by one of these ethereal floating hands that are the servers, you hear an uproar of people just like going huzzah and cheers every single
oh
time.
yeah,
So it happens a
awesome.
lot. It's very boisterous in here. It's very ruckus in here.
Might not be the best place to have a conversation. Oh my God.
As you guys travel up these stairs, each floor gets more and more magical almost. So the first floor just kind of looks like a tavern. The second floor is all these couches and chairs, this very soft lounge. You see people sitting and having conversations in, people are playing games, all sorts of stuff like that. You go up a level further and no, it's just the first two levels that are like drinking rooms, and then above that are like 3 floors um of bedrooms basically. So you're on the second floor, and you can see the arcanist is quite busy. But you've traveled so far, and she's more than hospitable. You would be lost without her. She keeps this whole place protected by a powerful ward that no danger from the Sablewoods can pass into town. You'll find her, and then this is what someone at the bar is telling you when you ask. You will find her in the house to the south, through the farmlands. It's hanging from one of the old sablewood trees, and you can't miss it. So the mayor was here earlier, apparently. They have, or the arcanist, sorry. The arcanist was here earlier. They've gone home, as far as you know, and someone at the bar is telling you that you can find her at hanging from one of the old trees in a tree house.
Just to make sure as we go, do the chills look nailed down, or they just clouds?
Pardon? What are you asking? You're asking about the clouds, but I don't know.
Yeah. Are they actual like chills, or are they just clouds?
They look like clouds. They do not resemble anything that is like an actual chair. But when people sit in them, it looks like almost like a beanbag, how it's like big and round and puffy, and then you sit in it and it sinks in the middle. It kind of is like that, and it is holding up everyone that's in them. But they have no legs, no arms, anything. It's just this big, comfy cloud that people are sitting in. And people will encourage you to come over and sit with them, play a game with them. You can do whatever you want here, but you've been told that the arcanist is out on the edge of town. Feel free to roleplay. Yeah.
I make a mental note to, because depending on how quickly my friend wants to go, I make a mental note to come back and learn about these chills, or just steal one.
You attempt to take the cloud down the stairs, and as soon as you're on the staircase with it, it just turns into water droplets.
Aww.
It is the magic of this place. It is the magic of this place that is holding it up.
I'll want the magic sometime.
I should have warned you that was going to happen.
As you head out, you grab your shoes again from where they've been hanging, and they have already been polished. They are shining brand new, cleaned, everything it's almost like they're brand new again. And inside them are some little chocolates that are covered in like foil inside a little baggie, and then like a little cloth bag that has a ribbon on it, and there's a little wooden carved toy. Maybe it's of a bear, or an owl, or one of the Strix wolves, even like just a little carved toy, and that's kind of what's in your shoes when you pick them up. Okay. So, as you make your way past the homes of the village and through the farmlands of Hush, you see a variety of crops that have begun to get cultivated, a thin layer of glowing blue moss over the top of their fruit and vegetables. They pulse softly like a heartbeat as you pass. Among the thriving grove, you notice that the sablewood trees in the area have hundreds of unique faces carved into the sides, the eyes peering in every direction. One tree, taller than the rest, bears the arcanist's home, like an overripe fruit that hangs from the braid of a rope, as wide around as a giant's forearm, tied to a massive branch that is counterweighted by the cabin-sized boulder laying at the base of the tree. The stone is marked with a collection of symbols, and the cabin's windows flash with a soft yellow-green light. What would you all like to do?
It seems like a dangerous way of holding your house up, but okay.
So your options, you can do something like call to the Arcanist, you can try to cut the counterweight, you can climb the tree. There are many options. What would you like to do?
Can I arcane sense? Are these trees? Are they actually carved with faces, or are they magical beings?
You know, it doesn't say here. Let's say that they're actually beings. Like, it's not actually carved. They're just...
They're basically treants.
They're basically treants. They have just, developed deep roots here, and they don't want to move anymore, so they are at rest now. They're resting, but they're always watching.
Yeah, it's a symbiotic relationship.
Basically. When a treant gets bored of wandering, when they have decided that they no longer want to wander, they then just dig their roots deep into the ground and stay there for the rest of time. We need to find a different word than treant, though, because that is a copyrighted word.
Yeah.
The tree people.
Yeah. For now. Some say the roots even go...
The treekin.
Some say they build...
Some say they what? Hello?
Put for good.
Okay, my thing stopped playing. You said that their roots do something, and then it cut out entirely.
I was just throwing out with lore, saying maybe the roots go to so deep, so they go the roots go to the center of the earth, and they can't be uprooted ever again.
Okay, that's very cool. How would you like to get a hold of the Arcanist? I feel like I've said this 5 different ways, and I don't care at this exact moment.
Got any ideas? Oh, friend of mine?
Well, he's not on one of the first 2 floors having a drink.
No, you have gone over to their tree house now. So you've wandered through the woods where you've been told that they are in their tree house. It is basically a structure that is as big as a giant's arm and is high up in the tree with a rope hanging it up and counterweighted with a boulder at the base of the tree. And you can try to get the Arcanist's attention or whatever else you want.
Yeah, I would like to announce myself formally. So I would knock on knock on the door or ring the bell. Whatever I'm seeing.
So how are you going to do that? It's all the way up in the tree. Are you going to climb the tree? Are you going to cut the counterweight?
Oh. Well, yeah, now would be a good time to have a grapple hook. Okay,
You can simply just call out to them.
Yeah, I'm going to try calling to them, and if not, I will try climbing.
You call out to the Arcanist from below, and there's no response. The light within flickers.
Oh, okay.
You can climb the tree, you can try to cut the counterweight, you can...
I mean... Does it look like if we cut the counterweight, the house will just come crashing down?
Yeah, I mean, you can try.
I'm going to try climbing towards where the light is.
Yeah.
Okay, so you need to make an agility roll. I will tell you right now the difficulty is 13. So roll your 2d12, and if you get above 13, you will succeed.
Doesn't the just
I have my modifier too, right? I would add my modifier to that result.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And it's 1 to 12.
You got 12?
Is it 1 to 12?
Okay. So you have to roll 2d12, so roll with hope. Roll with hope or with fear, whichever you want to roll with.
I will roll with hope. Trying to figure out how do I do that with the command here?
Do slash.
Slash.
Do you want to say it?
Just slash th.
Yeah.
Just slash th. Okay. Okay, and then plus 3. I got 16 plus 1.
Okay, so you successfully climb the tree. You are now at their front door. When you knock, they come to the door, and she is a 7-foot mix of humanoid and fairy. Their ancestry is fairy, and their movements is a combination of both very slow and then sudden, jerky movements. Though her expressions are difficult to read, her emotions are very clear in her voice. She is old but spry, and she eyes you both mischievously. Are you the emissary sent from the capital? Oh my, you're rather late, aren't you? Come in, come in! As the ancient arcanist lowers her home and invites you inside, you notice that the treehouse is surprisingly spacious. The main room is crowded with potion bottles, spell bottles, ruins, plants, small creatures of all kinds. But no one could classify this place as messy. It's clear that if anyone moved a single item, even an inch, the old fairy would notice.
Dang.
Sorry for the lateness, Mayor. But we are here now.
Yes, did you bring my package from the queen? Sorry, from the king, my emissaries. It's so nice to see you.
Of course we did, yes.
And
who's holding it?
Let me just do a little housekeeping, she says. And her house has been magically lowered, like the rope that was holding her house up. It is tied to a rock at the bottom, but like when she has it lower, it basically just goes very slowly. The rope like extends until it's sitting on the ground, and then
that's what I was thinking too.
And then it starts to unfurl like a flower almost, and it becomes a big, wide, open space in the middle of this forest, a giant lily of sorts. She goes, and you guys have pulled your cart up so that it's basically at her front door now, and she is like, please bring the crate in. So she's trying to like get you to hurry and move the item inside.
I go out, make sure I can grab the white crate and not something I have stolen. It was, yes, this one.
Okay, so when you guys are back inside, she kind of waves her, she has like this big pole that is like a walking stick, and it curves at the end into like almost like a branch that is curved at the one side, and that she's using for a walking stick. and she kind of taps it on the ground on the floor of her home a couple of times, and the flower again closes up entirely, and the rope goes and shortens again so that it is floating in the treetops again. And she when she opens the delivery, she opens the delivery, and inside the king's package lies a massive stone with a lion's face carved into it.
Strange.
Which one of you has... 1 minute. I'm on the wrong page. Where did my page go? Okay. Do either of you have good knowledge?
I have 0 for knowledge.
Amen.
What do you have?
Yeah, just average, I get. Just 0 for knowledge. Me too.
Okay, so neither of you recognize this.
I will say I am specifically, I specifically look like a lion. So, does it look like any specific? Is it detailed enough to look like any specific type of lion? Like, is it like a sub?
It does not look like anyone you know.
Okay. I was more thinking, would I know regionally, is it a line from, would it be a...
You know what? Roll your knowledge. Roll your, Roll 2d12 and add your knowledge to it, which I know you said is 0, but still.
Yeah. If I can roll right and not mess it up. That's a 9 with fail.
It was a 10 to get it, so you don't get it.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
How about you, Arwen? Would you like to have Zelka roll?
Yeah, I was just curious. It's like, oh, my character is based off a lion. Would he know of the regional differences? He does not.
Say again.
Would you like to roll your knowledge? So roll a 2d12.
Yeah, why not? I mean, even if it's 0, let's try.
Might as well.
Okay, 13 definitely meets or beats that. So where'd it go? You recognize this as a keystone of the capital city's gate main archway. So the Arcanist, she nods sagely as soon as she sees it, saying, "Of course the king would keep this delivery secret. If anyone knew your city was no longer warded, you would be conquered before sunrise." This is an ominous warning. She starts to unfurl her treehouse again. "We must travel to the open vale to revitalize the ward. But such an effort of magic will attract dangerous creatures from the darkest reaches of the Sablewoods. I'll need your help." From here, we go on to Act 5, the ward renewal. So, on the direction from the Arcanist, your carriage pulls into a mysterious clearing, the shape of a perfect circle. The only area of the Sablewoods you've seen without trees to block out the sky. This is the open vale.
I make sure there isn't like mushroom. It isn't like a giant mushroom circle or flower circle.
Well, I was just gonna say, The open veil is a place used for strong ritual magic. Um, the Arcanist tells you, "Oh, this was where I first forged the ward pillars that reside on all four corners of Hush, keeping the village safe. I almost died during that ritual, but it is um, I almost died during that ritual." If you ask her why, she's very reluctant to say more. Um, and she's like, I fear the forgotten gods might not accept well if I told of such stories.
We all have our scars of messing with magic.
Yes. The Arcanist's antennas peak up in a disconcerting way. Yes, this is good stuff. Yes, here. Now come help me. I'm old. And she wants you to help her out of the carriage.
Yeah, I'll help her out of the carriage.
So she does that tapping thing that she did in her home. She taps her staff a couple of times on the carriage, and the carriage lowers to the ground at her beck and call and folds open so that she can stand over the crate, or so that she can climb out. And she stands over the crate, humming and hawing, and her body starts to glow brighter, flickering in the night sky. I will need an hour to prepare. You all enjoy the night air while you can. We'll be very busy soon. So you are welcome to take a short break now.
I think Benjamin goes to help her out, being like, "Oh, I'm going to steal something out of her pocket as I do," and then she starts going like, "Nah, I'm good. I'm not gonna do that. Thank you."
So you're taking a short rest. You can tend to your wounds, yes. Clear stress, repair armor, prepare for what's ahead.
What does... Let me double check what the prepare does. I might... So I don't think I need to clear any stress or hit points because I used my thing, and I could use that.
What are we doing, y'all?
I'll prepare.
You'll prepare? Describe how you prepare for your path ahead, and you can gain a hope. If you choose to prepare with one or more members of your party, you may each take 2 hope. So what are you doing?
Let's prepare.
How? You have to describe to me how you will prepare.
I think...
What do you think's going to happen? She's told you that this is an ancient ritual that she has to do, and that she's been very cagey with information up till now, and basically has only told you that she will need an hour to prepare the ritual, and that once it begins, people might come to try and attack you because the power that she needs to put into this will disarm the wards for a little bit.
I will prepare by just practicing my magic and how I tend to twist my magic to better help my in certain situations. So I'm just casting Wane of Rage over and over again, but changing certain aspects of it for different, like making it do more damage or increasing the range.
Okay, kind of so I'm gonna ask you to roll 3 rolls just to see how your practice goes.
Roll a what?
Roll with hope to see what you get. So you're rolling 2d12. Anytime I ask you to roll, assume that you are rolling you're rolling with hope.
Okay.
So you're rolling your 2d12.
Yeah, I didn't hear with hope. I just heard. I wasn't sure if it was with hope or if it was a specific trait.
You don't need that space in there.
I know. I figured that out. Would it be just the 2d12, or would it be my spellcasting roll because I'm using a spell?
Yes, so roll your spell casting 3 times.
Okay. Mod +2. And if I can copy this, I will, but I don't know if it will allow me. That is 25 with hope for the first one.
Your first one shatters a tree. It just like, you just like decimate a tree.
And that's a weapon to feel.
The second one, what are you aiming at, actually, I should ask. Like, each one of these, I want you to, like, aim at something, and you're trying to do something.
The first one, he was definitely aiming at a tree, and then I think the second one,
Yeah, so you fully carve out a section of that tree, and it like, it was already kind of a sickly tree, I'll say, and so it just, like, fully has a chunk missing out of it that has been, like, carved out of it by your daggers. It is rough.
The second one, he would be trying to attack, like, a bird flying by to see if he can hit it with his extended range.
An 11. Let me just... Where's my stat sheets?
Yeah, I was saying that just be like, I guessing he failed, so he would be like, okay.
No, not necessarily. I'm looking for... I'm sure I have creatures in here somewhere. Yes, I do. Okay, so... No. Definitely not.
Or just some creature. It doesn't have to be a bird.
Yeah, I know. I'm just looking for all of my, like, creature stats, and there are not a ton of them from what I can tell. Oh, wait, here we go. These are the stats I need. So, we're going to have...
We'll do the last one. Okay.
Okay. You see... I think this is funny, honestly. There's a giant mosquito. It is a tier 1 horde with 5 hit points. It is about a dozen of fist-sized mosquitoes. So put your fist together, and that's about how big each of these mosquitoes is. Yeah. They fly, and they are flying together in a horde. So their motives are to harass and steal blood. So if you hit them, it basically makes them all scatter. Like, one of them, a couple of them in the horde, explode. And then the rest of them just scatter into the rest of the sky before coming back together, and you can see, like, this shifting mound of mosquitoes far off in the distance flying away. So that's what you get with the second one. What did you roll for the third?
A critical success.
And what were you aiming at?
What would he be aiming at? I think he would be trying to on this one, I think he would be trying to just change how it looks. So I think he would be aiming it up in the sky and trying to make it look just autistic, like not damaging.
Are you like when you say up in the air, like not above your head though, right?
I mean, it basically attacks targets, so I think he feels confident enough to aim it up at the sky above him without it being a issue.
Okay, wait, where is... I need to find this. That's not it, that's not it, that's not it. Where's this card? Rain of Blades. Spend a hope to make a spellcasting roll to conjure throwing blades that strike out at all the targets within very close range. Targets succeed. If you hit a target that is vulnerable, they take extra damage. No. Okay, well...
But I'm using it to basically... And with my
Here's the thing though. If it's above your head, you're like blasting them up above your head, and then they're going to fall back down, and you will take that damage. So please roll for damage.
Okay. I'm fine with that. I am not vulnerable currently.
No, you are not.
That's 6.
Okay, so you take 1 damage then.
I would spend an armor slot to not take that.
Okay. The other things, you have 3 things that you can... Is it 3 or 4? I think